Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to On the Bright Side. I am Daniel, and I am joined by Ben.
Hello.
Last time, a conspiracy. It goes all the way to the top. In order to cover up the fact that he had just fucking, destroyed Camino and basically did genocide. Rampart is killing clones and trying to kill Chuchi, who are trying to reveal the corruption. And now we might need to get the Bad Batch involved, because this is the Bad Batch after all. That is what the show is. If you're excited to see them get tangled up at this web of conspiracy, then subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you're notified of when the next Bad Batch episode goes up. Truth and consequences. 3, 2, 1, go. I was ready that time. Barely got me. Look, it's the Bad Batch. I didn't expect to see them. She's meditating.
My favorite gonk droid.
My favorite gonk droid. What's his name? Gonky, I guess. The subtitles say.
Again?
Benji taught me, but it doesn't work for me the way it did for him.
He's a Jedi.
I still like it though.
You don't know. She might be a Jedi. It has been like a theory since the beginning that she might be force sensitive.
I'd still be a prisoner there. Or worse.
They've really been doing stuff with Echo this season.
Hey boys, I'll explain everything when you get to Coruscant. Coruscant? That's a big ask, Captain.
Yeah, we're trying to
What's on
be on the down low here.
It is the galactic capital.
Has Omega never been to Coruscant? I guess not. She never left
I don't know
Camino.
when she would have.
But that's fun.
We're on our way.
Hunter's like, I guess we are. I've never seen so much gray in the whole galaxy. I'm telling you, Coruscant needs stuff like, they need green roofs, solar panels. Then it would be green and blue.
This
Hello there.
is Senator Ryo Chuchi.
Hello there.
These are the special clones I told you about.
Hello.
Yes, we did bring a child, if you were wondering.
He's an assassin. His identifying number's been wiped.
I was not aware that was possible.
Not even Tech would know when to do it.
Why would a clone be targeting another clone?
To silence us. Admiral Rampart has the entire Senate believing Camino was lost to a cataclysmic storm. Slip witnessed the truth.
So did we.
I can be your witness. The Senate won't listen to any of us. We're deserters. Hunter's right.
Yeah,
But there's
that's
another
kind
way
of what
to
we said.
find a command log on Rampart's Venator. Lots of security.
Yeah, sounds like a place that would be
Rampart's defense recruitment
real
goes to
fun.
vote tomorrow.
I can go with her and keep an eye out.
Alright.
Alex,
Look at our little
Alex,
poncho.
The voice of the people.
Oh good, our friend.
For tomorrow's vote.
Indeed.
Omega's all
Looking
like,
forward to it.
ew.
I said, this is the guy we don't.
Omega's like, why does he smell like that?
Are you certain the senator won't be a
She's
problem?
like, no one knows.
No more delays on this vote, Rampart.
Or else,
Palpatine will spank you.
Senate gathered is
Daddy
a
Palpy will be
for
angry.
the future of the galaxy.
It belongs to the clones.
But if they said like
Hmm.
this,
They're part of this galaxy too.
There are those who view
Right.
clones only as military assets.
It's unfair.
But I am working to change that, to ensure you all have the same rights as any galactic citizen. It is a battle
rights.
worth
What are
fighting.
those?
Some associates of mine are helping procure evidence of his attack on Camino to present to the Senate.
Ricardo's like, why'd you look at the child?
You're confident they can accomplish this?
Very. I won't lose.
Her cooperation may not be forthcoming.
Whomst?
Halle Bertoni.
Who's that?
Halle Berry.
Damn, the crossover we never knew we needed.
Finance committee before follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
Yeah. That is just straight up from All the President's Men. Which, I mean, I guess is based on real life events, but
Why is your neck so long?
Omega asks that despite being around Kaminoans her entire life. I've never had the courage to ask, but now that most of you are dead.
Yeah, I have to know.
To have diverted the funds. Your people deserve
My people are gone. The few remaining Kaminoans scattered throughout the galaxy are of no importance to me. And therefore,
Well,
why do you care, child?
Because I'm a clone too. It was my home. I was there. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry.
Oh, she's angry.
What they did. It's not right.
Tell her.
He cannot continue to get away with what he's done.
Rampart is a mere cog in the machine. And my word won't do you any good.
Meanwhile, the stealth mission. Poor Wrecker.
And I knew he wasn't gonna be having a good time.
Yeah, he's just having like a... He's just doing stealth. He's having to go up a ladder, get electrocuted. It's too big.
Coruscant's the last place I'd expect you to be. It's worth the risk.
That's exactly what the Empire will think.
Waking up, I'm working with a few contacts I trust, but we're spread pretty thin. Help's hard to come by these days. How are we getting onto Rampart's Venator? I'm taking a lesson from your squad. We improvise.
You know, the Bad Batches, they actually have a professional improv troupe.
We won't get across the shipyard undetected, not on foot.
Now, we fly, and they spread their wings and start flying. And you're like, what? Wee!
He's still not better with heights.
Poor Wrecker.
He's been trying. Droid's like, the fuck? Tech is doing so much this episode.
Just season.
Yeah, it's true. Literally without tech, we would just not be able to do anything.
That is unfortunate.
Want to narrow that down?
Energy conduits are offline. They signal a security breach. How much time will we have?
Ah, well, we're used to doing that.
There's an unauthorized bridge activation on vessel VZ.
Well, that wasn't very long.
We're gonna have some company.
It's been a while since we've had company. Oh, just kidding, it hasn't. Alright, we've got air support coming in, but dang do I like seeing V-Wings. Say it every time.
Deal with the air support.
Good job, Echo.
Data transfer is complete.
Platform set. Activate.
Ooh. This is Plan 5? Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
Need an exit strategy. Got one.
Mission.
Going over them. Over them.
Exit strategy is happening.
These escape pods are non-operational.
We only need them to eject. I can handle the rest.
This should be interesting.
Alright.
I was off by 6.4 meters. Not my best.
Nerd.
We need
He gained those skills in the race. Maybe, I don't know.
He's a pro-racist now.
He's a pro-racist.
Yeah, that's what all race car drivers are. They're racist.
Well, you do watch F1, so you'd know.
That is not the case, Admiral.
Objection!
We cannot take you on your word when you have given us reason not to.
And
Oh ho.
According to Halle Bertoni,
Hi, Barry.
we're responsible for diverting Kaminoan funding to outside projects.
What?
Unless you want to tell us now where those funds went.
Hookers and drugs. Where do you think they went?
Get this to Senator Chuchi. Hurry.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That the Kaminoan cloning facilities were intentionally eliminated.
Gasp.
if there are no further issues,
Come on, Omega. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck him up! With the evidence.
Evidence has come to light which must be considered.
Hold it! I love this shit.
The recovered command log from Admiral Rampart's Venator.
That's pretty irrefutable.
Nah, it's fake news. It's all deep faked.
You would think something like that would exist. A way to fake that pretty easily, but... Hello?
Oh.
Oh shit. The music. Well then, it's not absent anymore.
It would appear that Senator Chuchi's horrific assertions are correct. It was a cowardly act by Admiral Rampart to further his own personal agenda.
How's the underside of that bus look? Yes! I said it would be sweet if this is how he got taken down, but I didn't expect it.
I am deeply troubled by this recent revelation.
Uh-huh.
My gratitude
Yeah,
to
it sounds like Ian.
Admiral Rampart will face the consequences for his treachery. However, he did not act alone. The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders.
I hate him so much.
It is time for the change.
Like, I love him, but I hate him.
He's just so good at twisting the situation for his benefit.
That this legislation is our future.
Okay, but like, imagine if politicians spoke like him. Like, I know he said he's been disfigured, but...
Guys, bad guy vibes.
That's the first mention of Stormtrooper in this show, isn't it?
Did they mention them when they were training the clone commandos were training the
I don't remember.
The fate of all clones is now sealed because of us. What's gonna happen to them?
Damn. Somehow us trying to do good
Fighting for the clones.
ended up
You all deserve the same
making a
rights as
worse
every
future.
citizen.
We appreciate it, Chuchi.
Won't give up.
Wherever you end up, remember what I said.
Oh no.
Don't get into trouble.
We're parting ways with Echo?
Without us?
man's going with Rex to recreate the 501st.
The clones will need our
I did not expect this. He has been talking about wanting to help people, though.
We're a squad.
Omega,
It makes sense.
this is something I have to do.
I don't love you anymore, Omega. No longer want to be considered part of the Dad Batch.
It's not forever.
One less dad. Now we're gonna have to be called the Dad Batch -1. I felt like they were doing something with Echo this season so far, but I did not expect this.
I'm just intrigued where this brings us into the future with his character.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Poor Omega. All right, Ben. That was Truth and Consequence.
Truth and Reconciliation? Sorry.
No. You fool. That was a great follow-up to an already great episode.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff to talk about, actually.
Yeah.
First of all, talk about the elephant in the room. Palpatine showing up.
And like, which one? Because I feel like there's a couple.
There are a couple of elephants. But Palpatine showing up was definitely, like, not... Like, there were a lot of things I didn't expect, and that's definitely one of them. He's always just, like... He's always just got counter plans for your plans. Was this his plan all along?
Man's just always 7 steps ahead.
Did he send Rampart out knowing that he would... Did he make him destroy Camino knowing that that would be the thing that sealed the fate on the Stormtrooper initiative? Like, was it all intentional?
Yes.
Fuck that guy. But, Ian McDiarmid.
Yep, that's the lesson.
Yes. I love that he's been doing the voices in the cartoons now. Of course, like, it's not like he shows up a whole lot in the cartoons.
Yeah.
I definitely could see why he wasn't a mainstay for, like, Clone Wars, since Palpatine was in it all the time. I love to hear him. The other elephant in the room. Echo.
Echo. Yeah.
What do you think is next for him? Because we have been juggling, like, Crosshair's story and the Bad Batch's story so far. So I could see them doing a third storyline that is Echo and Rex.
I hope so. I would love that, honestly.
I really hope so. Of course, people have been wanting, like, Rex to have his own kind of focus as well. So putting a Bad Batch member with Rex gives them an excuse to do it in the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I wonder if, since Echo's more wants to start like kind of a rebellion type thing, if he's gonna fight against Crosshair before the others.
I don't know. Probably not, but I just don't see that happening.
Maybe. I don't know. If Crosshair did go up against Echo, sorry Echo, I think you're dead. We're halfway through the season. So I think we're definitely going to have at least one more episode of this season focused just on Echo and Rex. Mm-hmm. But I wonder when it's going to show up.
Probably like second to last episode, my guess.
Maybe. We need another Crosshair episode as well. It's just so crazy that us trying to do the right thing is what started the Stormtroopers.
Yep.
I feel like I don't do this enough. I feel like I really just appreciated every character in this episode.
Yeah.
I feel like they all were in top form. I really like Omega. She's just always thinking about what's best for people, and she's very perceptive and puts others first. She is truly the moral center of the Bad Batch. Without her, they would just like be accepting like any job, who knows. A Dad Batch cannot be a Dad Batch without its daughter. But Tech was really helpful. We couldn't have done this mission or like any mission without him. Wrecker didn't do a whole lot this episode, but he's fun. He can stay. We can keep him. And Hunter's just very good at making decisions on what we need to do. I just appreciate our main group of characters. I feel like I've seen some people say that they just don't like the Bad Batch very much. Which... how dare you?
It's a great series. I just think... I think it could be spaced out better. I feel like the space between the important episodes, like for example this arc, with it being the beginning of the Stormtroopers, and whatever the last like important like part was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even think what it was like in regards to the Empire.
I mean really the last thing that we had in terms of advancing the story was episode 3. It was Crosshair's episode, the racing episode, the exploring episode, and the Wookiee episode. Which all have their appeals, but it is like we've said this before, and I don't want to make a big point of it, but we know they have the ability to make this episode every episode, but that's clearly not the point. What were you gonna say?
I'm pretty sure it's a dumb question because now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was Rebels. I was gonna say, what was the show that had the Death Troopers with the Death Star crystals? But I'm like, oh well, yeah. Death Troopers, so yeah, Rebels.
Yeah, that was Rebels. That was in the last season, I believe.
Like, I want episodes like that in this show.
Yeah.
Where it's like them uncovering.
Where it relates to like the outside world more. Like the Wookiee episode brought back a character, and that's a cool thing to do. That like where we search for the jewel of whatever, the mountain. Mm-hmm. We saw that really cool old tech, but that's not like story important.
Yeah.
The racing episode actually had one story beat that was important, which is that Sid has a murky past. But for the most part, all the past 3 episodes have not advanced the plot, and then we got these 2 episodes, and they jumped the plot forward. And I wouldn't mind having those 3 episodes as well. It's just the pacing felt off. I don't know. Put the race episode before the Crosshair episode? I don't know.
It's also hard to judge all this when you're watching it 1 week at a time.
Yes. It is true with like these cartoon shows that every now and again you just get into like a dip of episodes that aren't really plot important. It did that in Rebels, it did that in Clone Wars. But it is true that this is the first show that we are watching week to week that has been like this. Obviously, we're adults. If we were kids watching this, we'd probably be like satisfied with any episode, right?
Yep.
So who cares what we have to say?
Yeah, we're just fake fans.
We're just fake fans. I guess we had to get the past 3 episodes out of the way because they had Echo in it. But I guess they wanted to also save this for the mid-season. I don't know. I don't make the show. I'm sure the creators know better than me. Oh, yeah. Admiral Rampart is arrested.
And executed.
Probably. Did they say that?
No. But it's Palpatine.
Probably. Yeah. Which means new villain potential? I mean, now that the stormtroopers are becoming a thing, are we going to have to go up against stormtroopers now? Are there going to be more villains related to them? I want to know. There are lots of places to go from here. My fan fiction brain is running wild, being all like, oh, we're going to get a story of one of a character becoming a stormtrooper. I'm not raising expectations.
We get Finn backstory.
But essentially, yeah, I kind of want a story of a person going from like a normal citizen to a stormtrooper. I just think that would be a cool interlude one episode. I just find it funny. I said last episode, like, what if it was the politics that got Rampart? And it was. Mm-hmm. A perfect way for him to go out. I'm just curious because there's always someone else. Who knows? Maybe Tarkin is going to be more of a big deal now. We really enjoyed that episode, and we're looking forward to see where the story's going. Lots of potential from this point on. And if you liked the episode, then let me know by leaving a like, commenting, and or subscribing, and hitting the bell for notifications so you're notified of when the next one comes out. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy. You talked over me!
Yep.